Subway, and Bayport Credit Union.
Finally halfway through the season, and we get some real football weather in Hampton Roads and some great crowds and great games to enjoy it all. Hi, everybody. I'm Bruce Rader. Welcome to Friday Night Flights, and we begin in Chesapeake. Oscar Smith continuing to impress. After losing to four-time defending state champion Highland Springs in the first game of the year, tonight the Tigers taking on 2-2 Western Branch, and here's how the action looked from high in the sky, courtesy of Chopper 10. Oscar Smith putting up some points tonight. Tyvon Norfleet on the loose, and it is all daylight in front of him. After that, 37 yards to the house for Western Branch with a big special teams play. Oscar Smith decides to go for the onside kick. Nothing new for Coach Chris Scott, but this time it backfires. Western Branch's David Frazier scoops it up, takes it in for the touchdown. But Oscar Smith with just a little too much talent on both sides of the ball. Ethan Vasco rolls out of the pocket, and look how open Roman Copeland is. So wide open, he takes it 57 yards for the touchdown. Oscar Smith puts up 56 points. Western Branch, after winning back-to-back for the first time in 2 years, can't get it done tonight. Oscar Smith, 56. Western Branch, 14. The unbeaten Mauri Commodores, the #1 Region 5 team in the state, hosting Hermitage from Richmond. Keandre Lambert there, one of Mauri's top players. He committed to Penn State today. He gets going early, picking up the first down, but he's just one of the many outstanding players on this Mauri team. E.J. Gibson, the short pass to Cam LeBourne. Look at the moves by LeBourne. He sets up a touchdown. Gibson, the junior quarterback, he's going to find LeBourne again. This time, LeBourne says, I'm going to score. Mauri, 55-14 over Hermitage tonight. Verina High from Richmond has been to the playoffs 8 times in the past decade. Lake Taylor coach Hank Sawyer only wants to play the best, so he took the Titans to Richmond. Verina tough to beat at home. They knock off Lake Taylor 56-7. On the peninsula, Phoebus has never lost to Gloucester before, but this season, Gloucester has already matched Phoebus with 3 wins. Nathan Epstein was at Darling Stadium tonight, and he joins us with the game of the week. Nathan.
Beautiful fall night at Darling Stadium on the peninsula. Phoebus in blue looking for their 4th win in a row, strike first. On 3rd down and 12, Chris Daniels on the money finds Anthony Turner. Turner takes it to the bank. Big night for Turner, just getting started. Very next drive, the Phantoms take it 75 yards, and the give goes to the senior Jalen White. Keeps the legs moving and muscles it home for his first of 2 touchdowns. Makes it 14-0 Phoebus. Phantoms rode that rushing offense all the way to the state title game last year. Second quarter, they turn back to Turner. And look at the junior, put the shoulder down, barrels through a defender, takes it home for another touchdown. He had 4 on the night. Phantoms led 28-0 just before the half, but the Dukes get on the board. Quarterback Isaiah Lester with a perfect strike. Malachi Cook takes it in for 6, but the Phantoms too much tonight. Phoebus wins this one 42-7. In Hampton, Nathan Epstein for Friday Night Flights.
Thank you, Nathan. Princess Anne, one of the surprise stories this year. The Cavaliers taking on Bayside, the Bayside defense on the money. Princess Anne quarterback Michael Newell loses the ball. Bayside's DeLon Middleton falls on the ball for the turnover. After a scoreless first quarter, the Bayside offense gets on the board. Aaron Williams rips through the PA defense, 35 yards for the touchdown. The Cavaliers on the very next drive. Ty-Chon Chapman busts a few tackles looking for the score, but not so fast. He's going to be stopped at the 1-yard line, just short of scoring. So what do on the very next play? You give it to one of the best players in the country. Tony Grimes gets the touchdown, but PA misses the extra point. That would be the difference as Bayside blocks a last-second field goal and goes on to beat Princess Anne 14-12. Cox coming off a bye week, trying for his 4th win in a row at home against Kellum, and the Falcons make it look easy. Dominic Wilson takes the pitch to the nice 1-yard line to set up the Falcons' next touchdown. Cox's Kamani Mohammed is going to dive into the end zone. Falcons go up 34-7. The Falcons' defense starting to gel. Izzy Itute picks off Damian Mazzell and takes it 31 yards to the house for a pick 6. The Falcons offense just eating up yardage on the ground, just having its way with the Knights defense. Andre Stevens here with 3 touchdowns tonight. The Cox defense holds Kellum to 1 offensive touchdown for a 47-14 win. Ocean Lakes improves to 5-1 with a close 35-30 win over Green Run. They will take on Mauri next week. Tallwood with a shutout win over Kempsville. Lansdowne shuts out First Colonial 41-0. It was homecoming at Catholic. The Crusaders hosting Fairmont Heights. In the middle of the first quarter, Fairmont Heights is going for it on 4th down, but Nikkei Meredith is there not only to stop it, he's there to take the ball, a clean take to give the Crusaders possession. On the next drive, it's Meredith again. This time, he's the running back, and he takes it in 11 yards with ease. And a little more Meredith. He's going to go far side. He's going to cut back and go the other way. He runs through everyone, and just like that, he is in for the score. Catholic loses to Fairmont Heights 28-14, but a good game for Meredith tonight. In the Battle of Suffolk, Nansemond River at Kings Fork, it was a defensive struggle early. Kings Fork trying to punt from its own end zone, but the snap flies over the punter, Ashton Dunaway. He heads in for the safety. Nansemond River takes a 2-0 lead. The Warriors back on offense. The Kings Fork defense held its own until Xavion Evans breaks loose for the 80-yard touchdown run. And just like that, it's 10-0 Nansemond River. Kings Fork still scoreless, but trailing the Warriors now 16-0 in the second quarter. Leonte Johnson finds Notorious Knight up the seam. What a snag by Knight. Johnson now in trouble, but he's going to dump it off to Jamari Simmons, and look at the big fella go. 50 yards for the score, and finally, Kings Fork is on the board, but the Warriors hold them off. They win the Battle of Suffolk 30-13. In Portsmouth, Norcom is off to a hot start. The Greyhounds hosting Norview. A good night for quarterback Jacoby Smith, who finds one of his favorite guys, Karan Prunte, and he takes a couple of nice moves there, and the Greyhounds jump off to a 20-point lead. Then on the next play, Norview's Taquan Trotman gets picked off by Maurice Oughton. Oughton with a nice run on his way to the end zone, and Norcom doing it on both sides of the ball. Their defense is tough, and Oughton's a big part of that. One more pick. Norcom ends the night with a 40-point win and seems to improve every single week. Good defense there by Oughton. Still to come, Chopper 10 flies over Deep Creek for the Hornets game against Lakeland, and we're going to check in with the action from the Bay Rivers District, including an undefeated team that survives a scare.
We're the Gloucester Cheerleaders! Don't go away! Bruce will be right back with more Friday Night Lights!
From Chopper 10, Lakeland against Deep Creek in purple, piling up the points. Elijah Bluford on a nice touchdown run here. How do you like these highlights from Chopper 10? And then how about a little more Bluford? He takes the inside handoff, runs it in for the 15-yard touchdowns. And the Hornets getting it done on defense as well. Lakeland going for the deep ball, but waiting for that pass. Deep Creek's Ali Brooks, who's there with the interception. What a year for Deep Creek. The Hornets are back. They win big, 48-6 over Lakeland. In the Bay Rivers District, the York Falcons scored one of their biggest wins in years when they defeated the mighty Lafayette Rams. Tonight, York going up against its longtime rivals, Tab, and Bailey Field was rocking. Tab in black. Now, they're going to begin in the punt position, but York with the block. Jordan Lennon with the recovery. They didn't get a touchdown, but at least they got a field goal and took a 3-0 lead. Tab comes back. Joel Martin up the middle. And it's 7-3 at halftime. Now, here's the big play. Watch closely. It's 4th and 2. Rashad Stepney with the direct snap. He hands off to Troy Norman. He'll reach for the pylon and is in for the touchdown. York leads with 3 minutes left in the game, and as Simone Davis reports, it's more than just a football game at Bailey Field.
Hey guys, I'm here at Bailey Field in Yorktown, and it's a crazy game tonight. Now I'm here, you see the all white with the York Falcons. Make some noise! High School. Now, you see they dress in their all white. Now, this is something that they do for every game. And Lindsay, she's going to tell me all about their tradition.
So before games, we always have like a theme for each game. So our last game, what was our last game? It was a blue out, and then today's a white out. Some days we do pink out. Sometimes we do camo or neon. That's just what we do to show our school spirit.
Awesome. And what does school spirit mean to you, Adrian?
School spirit's everything, man. We're the best student section in the BRD. I can say that with no regrets. Everything, all this spirit is right here. Come to York, come out to our games. Best student section.
All right, you heard it. They're the best student section. I'm going to send it back to you guys. I'm Simone Davis, Friday Night Flights.
All right, thank you, Simone. More Bay Rivers action. Smithfield hosting Pocosin. We're going to pick it up in the third quarter. Pocosin with the ball, looking to add to its 17-12 lead. Karan Smith finds a hole, looking for the end zone, but gets tripped up just shy of the goal line. So Pocosin now inside the 5. Bailey Green gets the handoff. Appears to be short, but look at that second effort. It just drives them over the goal line. The Bull Islanders extend their lead to 24-12. Now, in the fourth quarter, Pocosin once again near the goal line, looking to put the final nail in the Packer coffin. Nathan Wilhite gets the call, pounds it in. The Islanders win 31-12. All right, let's wrap things up with another look at tonight's Friday Night Flight scoreboard. Indian River 48-27 over Grassfield. Hickory a 1-point win over Great Bridge. Churchland with a shutout victory over Booker T. Washington. Big year for Churchland. Warwick by 20 over Minchville. Lafayette big winners over New Kent. War Hill remains undefeated after beating Jamestown. Franklin, look at this score, 60-16 over the Surrey Cougars. Southampton defeats Brunswick 48-46. That game went into 5 overtimes. That's right, 5 overtimes. Currituck County shuts out Bruton. Portsmouth Christian over Chickateague. And we've got a couple of big games on the peninsula tomorrow. Woodside looking to go 6-0 against Heritage, 2 o'clock at Todd Stadium. And then that great Hampton-Bethel rivalry continues at noon at Darling Stadium. That's it for Friday Night Flights. See you next week. Have a great weekend, everybody. Good night.